morning. Hello. I'm so glad you're here to join in this practice with me today. Just remember that this is your practice, so please feel free to make it your own and adjust, modify as you need to. We'll probably go about 45 minutes or so. So with all that being said, welcome. And let's go ahead and find the most comfortable seat. We'll start seated today. So I happen to have a blanket on underneath me. Feel free to have a blanket. It helps to lift my hips a little bit so my knees are soft. My legs are also crossed. Feel free to reach them out nice and long, or you can have the soles of your feet together. Whatever feels best for you. And as you settle in, just allow your hands to rest on your knees. Maybe your palms face down today in a position of groundedness. Allow your gaze to soften. Draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, sigh away. And we'll do that one more time. Big full breath in. Exhale, release. We'll just use these first few moments to just arrive into our space. As you begin to settle in, just begin to notice what you notice. Notice any sounds that you may observe, anything that may be calling for your attention that's far away from your mat. And gradually draw your attention to any sounds or sensations that may be around your immediate space. And begin to draw your attention to your own mat and just begin to notice how you arrive onto your mat. Notice perhaps the quality of the connection your sit bones may make to the earth underneath you. Notice any sensations that may or may not be present in your feet or legs. Begin to notice the support of your spine. Notice how your shoulders, head, and neck may just be in this moment. And just notice anywhere else in your body that may be calling for your attention. From your physical body, begin to draw your attention into your breath body. Begin to notice the quality of your inhales and exhales. Allow your breath to deepen into the bowl of your belly. Allow your breath to expand front to back, side to side. Option, if it's in your practice, to allow your breath to be audible in your throat. So we do this by humming the word home to ourselves, both on the inhale and exhale. It makes a gentle vibration in our throat. It's called our Ujjayi breath, Ujjayi pranayama, or a victorious breath. Sometimes the gentle rhythm and vibration of our breath through our throat can help us arrive into our present moment. And with the next couple of breaths, allow each inhale to radiate and expand fully into your entire body. Allow each exhale to soften completely. Begin to find that connection between your breath and your body. And just allow your awareness to be drawn to this connection between your breath and your body as we move through our practice. Float your hands to your heart. Allow your gaze to soften, maybe draw your attention inward. And from this space around your hands and heart, come into a place of gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. And we'll hold this bit of gratitude in our heart as we move through our practice. Let's release our hands. We'll just shift onto hands and knees. More specifically, bring your knees down underneath your hips, your toes together, and just allow your hips to sit towards your heels. Reach your hands out nice and long. Just allow your upper body to rest on the mat underneath you. Allow your arms to soften, and as your arms soften, allow your breath to expand into your hips, low back, into the space between your shoulder blades. We'll just breathe here for another breath or two. Gently lift your gaze to the space between your thumbs. Walk your fingertips over to the right corner or edge of your mat. Allow your breath to be full into your entire left side. And gently walk your hands over to the left corner or edge of your mat. And inhale back to center. And come all the way on to your hands and knees. Just allow your hands to check in under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, and with the rhythm of your breath, bring some movement into your spine. Inhale, soften your belly, draw your heart and gaze forward and up. Exhale, round your spine to the sky, draw your gaze towards your belly button. Move through a couple more of those with your breath at your own pace. One more time. Just pause for a moment in center. And begin to find a connection through your center body, almost as if someone has a hand on your belly. And draw your right toes out long behind you. Just let them touch down on the mat. And as you do, press into your heel. Find a nice long backside of your body. Make your way back to center. Let your toes stay touched down. Left fingertips touch down in front of you. Inhale, lift your arm, lift your leg. Now as you exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbow, draw everything together. Inhale, reach and lengthen, big full breath. Exhale, draw it all together. One more time, big full breath, exhale. Inhale, rather. Lower your hands and draw your right toes behind your left leg. So you look over your left shoulder towards your toes, big full breath. And come back to center. Adjust, shift, big full inhale. Now as you exhale, reach your left leg out behind you. Press through your heel, lengthen through the entire back side of your leg, back side of your body. Come back to center. Find that hand of support on your belly, right fingertips touch down in front, and as you inhale, lift your arm, lift your leg. Exhale, round your spine, draw your knee and elbow together. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And exhale together. One more time, big full breath in. Exhale, lower your hands, draw your foot behind your right leg, look over your right shoulder towards your toes. Big full breath. And come back to center. One more time, draw your toes together, knees as close together or as wide apart as is comfortable. Sit your hips to your heels and breathe. On your inhale, shift all the way forward. And come onto your belly. Reach your legs out long behind you. Just allow your hands to touch in underneath your shoulders. Draw your elbows close to your body. And as you inhale, press into your feet. Lift your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, lift. And lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And lower. Just bring your hands underneath your forehead. Bend your knees, rock your feet from side to side. And release, lower your legs down long behind you. One more time, tuck your hands under your shoulders, find length in your backside. And as you inhale, press into your hands, lift your heart ever so gently. Exhale, lower down. A couple more times. Inhale, lift, allow your gaze to stay just in front of you. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands under your forehead, bend your knees, rock your feet from side to side. And release your legs out nice and long. Tuck your hands under your shoulders. Press into your tabletop position. Walk your hands forward a step or so. Curl your toes underneath, and as you inhale, lift your hips up and back. Allow your knees to soften here. Draw your tailbone up and back behind you so that your spine is nice and long. Allow your breath to be full. Maybe bring some movement into your feet and legs here. Rock your head from side to side. Give it a little nod, a little shake. And on your inhale, look between your hands. Bring your feet forward. Come into a forward fold. Again, allow your knees to be as soft as is comfortable for you here. Maybe take your hands to your elbows, rock out your shoulders, head, and neck. Release your hands, bend your knees. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Roll your shoulders forward. And back. And open and close your hands. Rotate your wrists. Go the other way. Give your hands a little shake. Your elbows, your shoulders, give it all just a little shake. Your head a little nod. Bring your hands by your sides, palms face the front. Inhale, sweep your arms and gaze up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands, lower your chin. Inhale, sweep everything up, gaze up. Exhale, lower. One more time, big full breath in. This time as you exhale, hold your left wrist, hinge over to the right. Inhale, center, hold your right wrist, hinge over to the left. Big full breath in. Exhale, release. And just pause for a moment. Find that place of relative stillness. Allow your shoulders to soften, your breath to be full. So we'll make our way to the bow of our mat, or the top of your mat. Allow your shoulders to soften. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Nice big full breath in, lengthen through your spine. Now as you exhale, step your left foot back and lower your knee to the earth. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands down. One more time, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the mat. Lift your back knee. Step your front leg to meet your back. Lift your hips up nice and high. Big full breath in. Exhale out. Look between your hands. Bring your feet forward. Forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Maybe add a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll do that again. Inhale, arms up. And fold forward. Big full breath in. Exhale, step your right foot back, lower your knee. Root through your feet. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Hands touch down. Lift your back knee. Bring your front leg to meet your back. Big full breath. Look between your hands. Bring your feet forward. Forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Maybe add a gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we'll move that way one more time. So inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Nice big full breath. And as you exhale, fold forward. Big full inhale, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, step your left foot back. Lower your back knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to the mat, right hand to your knee, twist open to the side. Breathe fully. So a few options here. Option to sweep your right arm up to the sky. Maybe it slides down to your back. Maybe you bend your back leg and reach your hand towards your toes. Wherever you are, breathe fully. Find that space between effort and ease. Nice big inhale. Sweep your hand around. Let it touch down in front of you. Lift your back knee. Scoop your front leg to meet your back. Downward facing dog. Big full breath here. So option to pause for another couple of breaths, or option to bring some movement here. So option to roll through your spine. Find a plank pose. Maybe your knees stay off the ground. Maybe they touch down. Wherever you are, big full breath in. Exhale. Maybe bend your elbows, lower down to the earth. Press into your hands. Lift your heart. Soften your shoulders. Exhale. Lower down. Curl your toes underneath. Find that hand of support in your belly. Lift up through your hips. Press them up and back. Downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Bring your feet forward. Forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale. Sweep your arms all the way up. Maybe add a little bit of a back bend. Exhale. Hands to your heart. We'll do that one more time. So inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, big full breath. Exhale, fold forward. Nice big inhale, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, let your hands touch down. Step your right leg back, lower it down, your knee down to the earth. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, arms up to the sky. Now as you exhale, let your right hand touch down to the mat, the left hand to your knee. Twist open to the other side. And breathe. Option to leave your hand as it is. Maybe it reaches up to the sky. Maybe it touches down behind you. Maybe your back knee bends and your hand reaches towards your foot on this side. Maybe they connect, maybe they don't, and that's okay. Find that space where you can soften and breathe fully. And on your inhale, release. Sweep your hand around to the front. Lift your back knee. Press into your hands, bring your front leg to meet your back. Downward facing dog. And again, a couple options here. You may just stay for the next couple of breaths, or if you'd like to bring some movement, roll through your spine. Find your plank pose, big full breath in. Exhale, lower down. Press into your hands, inhale, lift your heart, allow your shoulders to soften. Exhale, lower down. Curl your toes underneath. From that strength in your belly, press up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Look between your hands. Bring your feet forward, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Add a gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let your thumbs touch down. Breathe and notice. So, from the bow of your mat, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees. Let your fingertips touch down to the mat, maybe reach them forward. Big full breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Big full inhale, and as you exhale, twist to the right. So you may just let your elbows hover, maybe your elbows touch down on your knees. Wherever you are, allow your knees to stay in the same plane. Try not to let them skew or let your low back go. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, without thinking about it, step your left foot back. Feeling a little twisted today, so breathe. On your inhale, windmill your hands up to face the sky. Exhale, step everything together. Sweep your arms up. One more time, bend your knees, sink your hips. Let your hands sweep forward and up to the sky. Let your knees stay bent. Find that strength in your center body. Big full inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands together at your heart. Twist open to the left. Again, you may stay lifted. Maybe your knee touches your elbow. Wherever you are, breathe. And without thinking about it, step your right foot back. One more big full breath. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, step everything together. Sweep your arms up, add your back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Step your feet out nice and wide. And now reach your arms up. Turn your right toes out. Bring your arms to shoulder height. Bend your right knee. Find one place to soften. Inhale, straighten through your right leg. Press into your right toes. Reach through your fingertips. Lower your hand down, left arm to the sky. Allow your gaze to soften. Root through your feet. Inhale, come back to center. Bend your right knee one more time. Inhale, straighten your legs. Turn your feet to face the same direction. Reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, turn your left toes out. Arms to shoulder height. Bend your left knee. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Reach through your fingertips. Nice long left side. Lower your hand down. Right arm to the sky. Root through your feet. Inhale, reach, come back to center. Bend into your left leg. Inhale, straighten your legs. Turn your toes to face the same direction. Arms to the sky. One more time. Turn your right toes out. Bend your right knee. Arms to shoulder height. Reach through your fingertips to find a nice long right side. Bring your elbow to your knee, left hand to your hip. So pause here for just a moment. Find that length in your spine. Option, leave your hands on your hip. Maybe your arm reaches to the sky or overhead. And there's a couple of options here, because why not? So you can stay. Option to maybe touch your hand down to the earth, or one more option, if you want to give a balance a go. Step your right hand forward, lift your left leg, pause and breathe. Now you've found this space, now we gotta get out of it. So if you're balancing, ever so mindfully bend your leg, come back to center, windmill your arms back to center, straighten your legs, turn your feet to face the same direction, let your arms soften. We have to do the other side. So, turn your left toes out. Reach your arms to shoulder height. Bend your left knee. Reach through your fingertips. Make a nice long left side. Bring your elbow to your knee, hand to your hip. And breathe. Your hand may stay. Maybe it reaches up to the sky. Maybe it reaches out long overhead. So again, this may be where you'd like to be, and that's perfectly fine to stay here. Option, to touch your left hand down to the earth. One more option, if you gave your balance a go on the other side, you have to try it on this side. So, look to the front of your mat, top of your mat. Let your left hand touch down. Reach your right leg out long behind you, big full breath. And now that you got there, we gotta make our way back. So bend your left knee ever so mindfully, let your right leg touch down, windmill your arms back to center. Feet face the same direction. Hands to your hips. So, you may keep your hands here. Maybe they clasp behind you, so you can clasp your hands or hook your thumbs here, however it feels best. Wrap your upper arms back. Open your entire front body, big full breath in. Now as you exhale, soften your knees, hinge forward. Allow your hands to touch down wherever they will. And bring some movement here, however that feels best in your body. And Just another breath or so. And when you're ready, bend your knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Come back to center. Step your feet together. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let your thumbs touch down. On your inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Left hand out to the side. Shift all of your weight into your right foot and just let your left toes touch down behind you. So find that connection through your center body. Breathe. So options, you may stay. Option to bend your back leg. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Option to just bend your back leg. Option, if it's in your body in practice, to reach your hand towards your ankle. Maybe it holds. Maybe you hold your pants if you have pants on. If you have a strap, you can always place a strap around your foot too. Big full breath. Reach through your hand, draw your leg behind you. Option to reach your hand out in front. If you have a wall nearby or a chair, that's totally fine. I have paintings nearby, so I'm not going to grab those. But on your inhale, one more big full breath, and as you exhale, bring it all back to center. And we'll do the other side. So pause for a moment. Find that place of relative stillness. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Right arm out to the side. Shift your weight into your left foot. Just let your right toes touch down behind you. So again, option to pause here. It's perfect. You may stay. Maybe you bend your knee. Maybe you hold your foot or your ankle. Find that connection through your center. Don't let your ribs pop out, but find that connection through your belly. Reach your hand behind you. Press into your hand with your foot. Reach your arm out in front. Big full breath. One more nice big inhale. As you exhale, release. Lower everything back down. Give it all a shake. So step your feet out nice and wide. We're going to make our way into a squat. So feel free to have, if you have gear nearby, if you have your blocks, or if you want to come all the way down onto the earth, I'll show both options, and that's perfect. So on your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, sink your hips all the way down to the earth. So it may be in your body in practice to hover here. If you use a block or a blanket or a cushion, you can bring your sit bones onto it that way. The other option is to come all the way onto the earth. So wherever you happen to be, draw your tailbone down, find length in your spine, draw your heart forward, and breathe. One more big full breath. And gently release. Reach your legs out nice and long in front of you. So we'll tuck our right foot in. Reach your left leg out nice and long. So even out your hips and shoulders so that they are square. And just allow your hands to touch down where they will. Nice big full breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands towards your toes. Breathe fully. And as you fold forward, draw your heart to your toes so you find a nice long backside. And we'll breathe here for just another moment. On your inhale, come back to center. And we'll switch sides. So tuck your left leg in, reach your right leg out nice and long. And again, use a moment, take care of your body and use this moment of transition to be just as mindful as the actual pose itself. The transitions are so important. So nice big full breath in. Now as you exhale, hinge forward. Draw your heart toward your toes. And just another breath. On your inhale, back to center. Bring both feet to the mat. Bring your hands back behind you and just rock your knees from side to side. You may pause somewhere, and that's okay. And gently make your way back to center. And we'll make our way onto our back. And as you make your way to your back, walk your heels towards your body. Reach your fingertips towards your feet. And with the rhythm of your breath, as you inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, lift your spine. Exhale, lower all the way down. And we'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, lift. And lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And lower down. Hug your knees into your chest. Reach your left leg out nice and long onto the mat. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Lengthen through the soles of both feet, so reach through your heels. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Reach your left arm out to the side. Hold your right knee with your right hand and just make a few circles with your right hip. Go in one direction and then the other. And bring your left hand to your knee. Reach your right arm out to the side. Nice big full breath. And as you exhale, lower your right knee all the way across your body. So feel free to shift your left leg and adjust as you need to. I like to bend my left leg because my low back tends to get a little cranky. So feel free to take this moment to make this your very own pose so that you are the most comfortable in this space. And as you find that space of comfort, allow yourself to soften. So recognize any areas that may be gripping or holding on. Give yourself permission to just soften into the supports. And just another breath or two. Ever so mindfully come back to center. So reach your left leg out nice and long, and with your right leg, tuck your foot into your left upper thigh and just let your knee come down to the side. Sort of like you're in a tree pose, but you're lying down. And as you find this space, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, reach your hands to the right corner or edge of your mat. Lengthen through your left leg. Breathe into your entire left side. And on your inhale, come back to center. Reach your right leg out nice and long. Sweep your left leg up to the sky. Lengthen through both heels, big full breath in, and as you exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Allow your shoulders and ribs to soften. With your left hand and your left knee, make some circles with your left hip. And go the other way. And switch hands, so bring your right hand to your left knee, left hand out to the side, big full breath in. And as you exhale, lower your knee across your body. Again, take a moment to shift or adjust so that this configuration is most comfortable for you. And then when you find that space, soften. Where can you let go? Where can you soften? And just another breath or two. And on your inhale, come back to center. Reach your right leg out nice and long and just let your left knee fall to the side so that your left foot is to the inside of your right leg. One more time, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, reach your hands to the left corner edge of your mat. Create space through your right side. And inhale back to center. And release. Bring both knees into your chest. Use the next couple of breaths to bring the movement, stretch, or direction that feels best in your body, however that looks for you. And when you feel as though your practice is as complete as it's going to be, we'll settle into our relaxation space. However your relaxation looks for you. Your knees may be bent, maybe your legs are out nice and long. And as you settle in, bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Allow your gaze to soften. Draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, side away. We'll do that one more time. Big full breath in. Exhale, side away. Give yourself permission to be supported by the mat and supports underneath you. Allow your attention to be drawn to the rhythm of your breath. exhales. With each breath, give yourself permission to soften just a little bit more. Nowhere to be and nothing to do. And just a couple more breaths here. With the next couple of breaths, allow each inhale to deepen. Allow each exhale to be even deeper. Breathe awareness into your body, into your space. Bring some movement to your fingers and toes. Rock your head from side to side. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen from fingertips to toes, maybe let go a sigh or a yawn. Gently hug your knees into your chest. Bring the soles of your feet to the sky. And just pause here. Maybe bring some movement into your feet and toes. Maybe bring some movement into your legs. One more big full breath. Exhale, hug your knees in. Pause. Hold gratitude in your heart for your body as perfect as it is, and for this time that you have given yourself today. Make your way to a most comfortable seated position. However that looks for you. And just take your hands, so with your peace fingers, make your peace fingers and just let them touch down onto the mat beside you. So this is Bu, B-H-U mudra, a hand gesture of grounding. If at any time this gesture does not serve you, feel free to let it go and just release and bring your hands to where it is most comfortable. Allow your gaze to soften. And give yourself permission to be supported. Notice how this gesture of grounding resonates in your own body. to your knees. Allow your palms to face up in a position of reception. Allow yourself this moment to receive the benefits of your yoga practice. And in this space of reception, notice how your yoga practice resonates in your own body. Observe from a place of compassion, a place of non-harming. To be mindful is to pay attention on purpose in the present moment. To just be mindful of your own practice, of your own body. Even as we move off our mat and into our day. Bring your hands together at your heart. Maybe your palms touch, maybe your hands rest on one another. From this space around your hands and heart, come into a place of gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one more thing that you are grateful for today. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms together. Honor yourself, those around you, and your yoga practice. Exhale, hands to your forehead, that your thoughts may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. To your lips, that your words may bring peace to yourself and those around you. And to your heart, that your actions may bring peace to yourself and those around you. Thank you so much in sharing in this practice with me today. I hope you have a really beautiful day. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.